Your mindset is wrong, your energy is bad, and your strategy is just garbage. Have you heard these coaching phrases way too often in the meantime? If you're a self-employed or entrepreneur on the way to build your own way of life on your own feet, just the way you love it, you ran into those phrases way too often and you maybe felt it even, but you didn't follow the signal, the feeling. You felt that this is just a bunch of crap. This is not true. The phrases are not true. And you were right if you had the feeling. But the question is, why didn't you follow that feeling? Why did you follow instead the belief that maybe your mindset is the problem? So this is the junction where we are at today in this video. And also in this video today, you will learn why you still jump on these phrases, why you're still following instead of following your own information, what is truly right for you, and not just an opinion of someone else. All right. My name is Marianne Boom. I founded 618 bEvolution, where I guide pioneer entrepreneurs, change makers, all those bringing the new into this world on their very own individual, unique way, and enable them that they can develop from themselves, out of themselves, just the natural way they are, so that they build up from their inner calling, whatever it's calling them, to make a living on their own feet and ways. And this is what I did myself 20 years ago. I started my own path. I left the international marketing consultant and working field, and followed the calling of water. And this is what I'm talking about more here in this video, what role water plays here actually. And I moved to the Caribbean to build up, or to unfold rather, my own way, how I want to live and how I make it happen on my own way, on my own terms. So a warm welcome to my channel, and I'm glad you're here. So stay tuned. You will get a lot out of this one here. These phrases of your mindset is wrong, your energy is low, or your strategy, you name it, and you're guessing it. These phrases are just, helpful for those who are selling the right mindset, the right energy, and the right strategy, right? It's logic. Okay, so the thing is here again, why are you following those phrases when you feel already that something is off just the moment you hear them? You're still following them. And this is just a normal thing to do because you don't know the other way yet. Not yet, but this is why you're here. You will learn about the other way, where you follow your own signals and not the opinions or products of others, just like that. So here at this point, I want to let you know you can follow your own signals because you have them anyway, and you can make it happen that the right path grow from those signals. Once you have access to those signals and you know how to deal with them and you know how to guide your whole ship, your entire body system in the right direction, in your direction, then you are on the best path anyway. And that is what I did over all this year. And this is what I developed in my work, 618 bEvolution. This is a training where you get off foreign tracks on your own path so that you can delete the can, so that you create only your own path because it is yours and there's no one telling you this way or that way. You are creating your way. And that is the sustainable and most secure and the most successful and the most fulfilling path you can ever choose. And you will find also the right structures, the right ways, the right so-called system, which I call just your own structures, your path forward that carries your individual service you are creating from your own talents and being and experiences and desires, just the way how it works for you. Okay, let's go back first into what is going on here. When you're not following your own signals, then you're not following your own natural path, right? It is a different path away from your nature. And then something else happens. You have symptoms, you have problems, issues, things are not working out. You are just off your natural track. So problems occur, makes sense, right? And for the beginning, it doesn't matter what your attitude or your mindset is, or where your energy is right now, or what your strategy is. This is not important at this point. At the beginning, you want to put yourself first on your own right track, your own track. So you want to start clearing up your path, and you want to start remove all the blocks from your roads. And here we start. What are these blocks? The blocks are resistance, right? The avoidance, everything you don't want to feel, you don't want to say, you don't want to hear, you don't want to go. So you go just all around it, and yet there it is again, right? There is no avoidance, but this is what you're trying. This is what we all learned at some point, how to function. And this is exactly where you are not moving forward, because you're running into the same issues all the time again, right? And then there's another one, a big one, the urge of distracting yourself. Internet, up and down, 24/7, or work. Oh, I don't have time, I have to work. And then at work, you are online at the internet, chatting on social media or so, whatever, right? You get the point. Distraction. Don't want to look into the actual issue, into the true issue. And then there is this, everybody knows this at some point, the escape reflex, which is just in a distraction and in the avoidance already hidden. The escape reflex, you are definitely avoiding topics, subjects to talk about. People are calling you or asking you something where you don't want to answer because you don't want to feel the unpleasant feeling at this moment. You don't just want to go there, right? You have to take responsibility. You have to open up. You have to show up yourself, and you don't want that. So you have the escape reflex, and you have a good excuse. That's another one, the excuse, finding the excuse. Oh, let's talk later. I call you back, and you never call back. Oh, no, I didn't do that. I did it like your way. So you just people please, for example, because you don't want to be confronted. All patterns here, all old patterns from the old days, and this is all blocking your way. And there's another effect, a lot out there. People that know everything best. So you talk about anything, and you or somebody else knows everything better, has always an answer that suits them, because they don't want to receive different views, because it's unpleasant. It's not a nice feeling. Oh, maybe I'm not right. Oh, that hurts. Okay. So they're avoiding that hurtful feeling. And resulting here is your stagnation. You're not moving forward. I already said this. You can't move forward when you are in resistance, when you are in avoidance. You are just circling around yourself. And a big one here is the fear. Fears are underestimated and overestimated at the same time. Sometimes the fear of the fear is much bigger than the fear itself. But the fear here is a big one always, because it can be an underlying, more silent fear that drives your whole system, and you are not at all in your own driver's seat. Or it just comes in like nothing, like a shower or like a thunderstorm, and you get in freeze, and you're being thrown back on stage one and you have to get started again with whatever you have just built up. So then there's always this lower, let's say lesser fear. This is the worries, for example, about money. Money is not coming in, money is running away, or money is just, I don't know what, is not nice to me in no ways. And you are again going in circles. So you have all these symptoms and situations going on, and you are not finding your way out. What is happening here? Because you are in resistance, you are in the problems out there from you. It's over there, it's here, it's far away. I want to push it away. So everything is in the outside of you. And here the problem lies already, because you are disconnecting yourself from the source. You're disconnected from yourself and from your power to solve all these issues and to free your road from all these blocks. And now imagine what energy you put into all these efforts to avoid, to don't want to feel, to resist, to fight against here, to I don't know what. All this energy, and that is exactly the exhaustion, the burnout, the efforts to holding up some image about yourself or whatever it is. All this drains you. It is a mental carousel all the time, and you don't take any step forward on your true path because of all these fights going on. So, and then because your energy drops here naturally when you are in fighting mode all the time, trying to avoid this and that and fighting against that and this, then your energy, of course, is going right where the fights are, where a lot of energy is needed. And then you don't have the energy available here in your creation area or drawer where you want to build your own, entrepreneurial lifestyle. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, I cannot make it because I don't just have the energy to do it. So then somebody tells you your energy is bad or your energy is low. So all this is not true. You have endless energy. You just have someone in front of you not knowing how to guide you where the issue really is so that you can solve it. You don't have anybody in front of you being able to identify where to guide you to get you right back on track into your energy, of course. So, and what I teach in my training, in my 618 bEvolution trainings, is not just all that, but also the dynamics behind it, so that you don't just understand, but that you also can feel and perceive what is going on in you, so that you actually be able to steer the ship, your body system. So what's going on here when you are in this rat race mode, fighting mode and all this, your nervous system fires high alert all the time, is a high alarm. And this is called global high because your body system is on global high. So all the energy goes into this fighting against something. You can imagine how unhealthy this is and how stress increasing this is all the time, and how this impacts your health, your well-being, your looks, and whatever is there. Sleep at night, all these things, heart racing, inner restlessness all the time, and you are irritable, your moods are swinging, and your performance, of course, is reduced. You are on emergency mode, you could say. And this causes sickness, etc., and other symptoms. This is an overdrive, causing a big exhaustion. And of course, then you cannot build a nice new free lifestyle for yourself, because you are fighting against yourself. So as a self-employed entrepreneur, as a mentor, as a healer, as a pioneer, a new product inventor, whatever it is, you want to have your energy available. And you want to be able to create this path in freedom, and you're not free at all inside when you're in fighting mode. So you're extremely limited. So there is no inspiration coming through you when you're in such a fighting and tense state of being, right? When there is no flow of energy, no flow of ideas coming in. You cannot receive direction for yourself in that state of being. There is no inner guidance when you are in fighting mode at all, because you are in emergency mode. You only take care of where is the danger, where is the tiger, where I have to save myself. There is no space for, oh, let's create new great ideas for the world, right? No. So you are in constant questioning mode. You have a big question mark in your mind. What should I do? I don't know the way. And then you are in have to mode. You have to do things because someone tells you so. And even you don't want to do it, you're still doing it because you don't have any other clue what to do, right? So you're following just the frameworks that exists from others and not getting anywhere where you want to be. So for example, in business coaching, many people are forced, not forced, or are told to implement certain systems, right? So implement this system and everything will be fine and you will be successful unless you just do it every day like we say so, right? So, or in a job, when you lead a team, you just lead the team to the top because you want to get a bonus. And you just put the pressure on them. Get it done. Follow the goals. Achieve the goals. And you put the team under pressure. So you have the same situation you are in. You're under pressure. The team is under pressure. What is there supposed to arise from such a tense team, right? Same in private life. Take care of everyone and everybody loves you. So put your attention outside of yourself. Distraction. Look on everybody's self. So that you don't have to look at your own stuff and clean up your own road, your own issues. Yeah, and this is how you're not listening to yourself at all, because you're in your mind, you're in the belief how are things supposed to be done because someone else is telling you. You're completely not following your own signals. So let me tell you. Your mindset is not wrong. Your energy is not wrong or bad or whatever. And the strategy, you don't have to accept. You don't have to adapt the strategy of others, or your strategy is not wrong. It doesn't matter right now. So what I invite you here to learn is that you start from where it's needed to start to live in an aligned state of being and a balance and an inner coherence, because what is going on here, it's all in coherence. And this is where you start and this is where you end, in coherence. Coherence is the only word you need to remember, let's say, because this is the solution, this is the start, this is the solution, this is all what you want to do. Living in coherence means you don't need any directions from the outside or anyone. And why is that? Because nature designed us to be that way. We have everything we need. You have all the information you need for your own directions. You only need to have access to it. And this is what 618 bEvolution teaches you, how to do it and how to implement it so that you can use it all the time, how to do it. And this is being in coherence with yourself and being able to steer your own ship, your whole body system, so that you can create what you want to create and not depending on foreign directions that don't have anything to do with you and they don't get you there where you want to be. So, and why is it nature? What does this have to do with water here? Because water makes it really visible and feelable how nature is designed. You are water. Your body is mostly water. And the water is what transports the information, whatever information it is, through your entire body, everywhere, into your mind, in your heart, in your muscles, everywhere. And now imagine you have all the negative information in your body, like, I can do it, I don't know how, I am bad, my mindset is wrong, and all this information travels through your body. So now you can maybe have an idea, or you get an idea why you're feeling not well in your body. So you can make a switch. And now when you imagine you have positive information, high energy, high vibration, no? Low vibration is negative information, and high energy, high vibration is positive information. Then you feel again the inspiration, the possibilities, the space, the endlessness. There is no limitations in life. You get ideas. You feel, oh wow, this is me. I can do this and that, and I can do it like this. Oh, this is a good idea. Oh, this feels really suitable for me, etc. This is where you want to be, because here you get the clue what the water does when transporting all this positive information in your body. You feel capable, and it is true. Both is true. The water just makes sure the right information, what you are at every second, every moment, gets around in your body system. The water puts things in order. Also, when you start healing, the water puts things in a divine order, in a natural order. That's what water does in our body. That is what the essence of life, water, does. And that's why this is the only thing to remember. This is coherence, and water takes care of it. And once you're able to guide, to steer your body system, to make that happen, how water works in your body, you'll be able to create your life. You just need to be the captain of your state of being, of your physical body, of your emotional body, of your energetic body, and of your spiritual body, etc., etc. Become the boss. You're sitting in your driver's seat, and then things will work out. And nobody from the outside can tell you, take this direction, do this now and do that now. No, you are learning how to sense and how to feel what is the right thing for you to do, independent of that, so that you get more and more coherent and on your own right track, your way how to do things. Water taught me all this in years. I worked underwater, I worked on and in water. Part of my training is taking place in water. So water is a big part here. That is the direct solution. Many self-employed people, or those who are starting to become an entrepreneur, are in stress. So maybe you are right now there as well. And here is this coherence, water information, is what really helps you. Because when you start something new as an entrepreneur, you think you even need to do more. You have a job and you start your business, you have to work and work and work more and more and more. You push yourself, you push aside your emotions, you push aside everything that doesn't feel good, you push aside your social contacts, whatever, critical questions, important stuff. You just focus because you don't want to fail. And this is where already your burnout starts, because you start working from the beginning against yourself. When you remember coherence is your solution, you can focus on the right track, how to balance yourself through it, and find the right way for you to implement, and not all the stuff you believe you are meant to do here. So what happens when you do that? You push aside your emotions, for example, what many really tend to do. They smile and they say, oh yeah, I'm doing good, I'm fine. And they're not good and not fine at all. This is when the problems are really rising, because all the emotions getting bigger. They don't disappear. When you lie to others or to yourself how well you are, the problem is not disappearing, it's getting bigger, because your body hears you and says, hello, I'm not well. Why are you saying you are well? Hello, I need to be louder. I need to flag bigger and stronger. And all that makes sense. The energy is rising when you try to suppress it. That's nature as well. Nature, the laws of nature give you the best guidance here in any way, for business, for private, for relationships, for everything. And when you do that, suppressing, avoiding, you become exhausted. A lot of exhaustion is taking place. And this is the vicious circle, creating the burnout, the bore out, the emotional numbness, the indifference, and in extreme cases, also recklessness, accidents, whatever happens then. Without awareness of your environment. What really wants to happen here is the energy release that you have within you and you are suppressing, you're trying to suppress. And that is part of the training. What you learn, how to steer your body system, how to drive your car, which your body system is, your whole system. And water is your key. And this is a pretty straightforward and direct way to clear up your path. You do this while you are creating your own entrepreneur path, let's say, your own way of creating your service for others just from yourself. You do this all together at once. It's not just that you start with, you're taking care 3 years for your emotions, and after that, when you're ready, then you finally start your business. No, everything at the same time. You're moving forward from day one with everything which wants to be heard right away. This is how you create a coherent, aligned lifestyle, freely and suitable, for you, with you, just one with you. There is no separation, no one thing after the other or whatever. So this is the pathway or the crown path of 618 bEvolution and the training, how to steer your body. And when you want to know how you make the right steps, what steps are on this pathway and how you can implement them into your life, like where you are right now, building up your path or preparing your entrepreneurship, anything like that, you can implement this right now and learn about this in my masterclass happening mid of August. And you find the link under the video. So you just register there. It's for free. And also, stay at the channel and subscribe to the channel, and you get the next impulses also deeper and further into what you really need here as entrepreneur. And I see you in the next one. Bye-bye.